back so that you're not blocking the...
Okay, just give me a second.
May I request everybody to please take on their seats so that we can start our program. Kids, I request
Multicultural Centre. I myself, Dr. Sharmila Mahadevam, and with me, Mr. Arvind Mitra. We are very pleased to welcome you all to the celebration of International Mother Language Day.
মোদের গৌরব মোদের আশা আমরি বাংলা ভাষা মাগো তোমার কোলে কতই শান্তি ভালোবাসা কি জাদু বাংলা গানে গান গেয়ে তাঁর মাঝি টানে গেয়ে গান নাচে বাউল গান গেয়ে ধান কাটে চাষা মোদের গৌরব মোদের আশা আমরি বাংলা ভাষা।
সুধীবৃন্দ, আন্তর্জাতিক মাতৃভাষা দিবস উপলক্ষে আয়োজিত অনুষ্ঠানে আপনাদের সকলকে জানাই স্বাগত।
So before we proceed further, there are a couple of safety announcements I need to make. First of all, there is no fire drills planned today. So if you hear a fire alarm, which is a continuous alarm, so for this audience, you have got two exits on your back, the main exits you came through. The people from this side, mainly on this side and half of this side, please follow the road. Middle on your right from this side and on your left from the other side. For people from this side, please follow. May I also remind you that if your children are performing on the stage and if there is a fire alarm, please do not rush to the stage. The children and all the participants, they will be taken care by our volunteers and they will be taken out of this. May I also remind everybody to please either switch off your mobile or put it in at least silent or private mode. And the last thing, there will be photographers, they will be taking random photographs. So if any one of you don't want to be photographed, please make sure that you just let the people know, let the photographer or all our volunteers know we will be around and we will not be photographed. We will make sure that we don't come in the photographic frame. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Thank you, Arvind. Now, may I request Mr. Richard Baker, MSP, and candidate for the MP election Aberdeen Central, please come onto the stage and say a few words for us, please.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the invitation to speak here today. My name is Richard Baker. I'm one of the local members of the Scottish Parliament for North East Scotland, based here in Aberdeen. And so it's a great pleasure for me to be able to be with you here today and to be invited. And thank you all for coming on what is not particularly great weather today. So it's good you've all made the effort to be here. I think all of us who represent Aberdeen in the Scottish Parliament, in the Westminster Parliament, and in our council too, are so aware of just how important the multicultural nature of our city is. For many, many decades now, we've welcomed people from across the world to Aberdeen to live, to study, to work in our oil and gas industry. So for us today, this is also a very important event, International Mother Language Day, that we can celebrate all the different cultures here in our great city of Aberdeen, and also to value the fact that we are all free to practice our different cultures, to use our own languages. This is not a freedom that's present everywhere in the world, and so that's something we should cherish. Here in Scotland, here in the United Kingdom, that we can do that and we can celebrate all the different cultures, all the people who are here from different backgrounds and different countries who have made their lives and their homes here in Scotland and here in Britain. And we are in a time now where we've got a lot of debate in politics. There's an election coming up. We'll be hearing from some people that we want to not be so welcoming to people from different countries, from different cultures to be here. That some want to be more isolated. Well, I say that we are the better for having so many people from different cultures, from different countries, coming to bring your work, your families, your talents, your skills, and your labour to be here in Aberdeen and to be here in Scotland. So I think this is a great day to celebrate. Thank you to everybody who's been involved in organising today. Thank you for inviting me. I'm sure it's going to be a great event. I'm told I should say Donavat now. I hope I've got the pronunciation correct. But thank you very much indeed for inviting me here today.
Dr. Martin Mills, Senior Lecturer, University of Aberdeen and Co-Director, Scottish Centre for Himalayan Research. To say a few words, please. Dr. Martin Mills, please.
Thank you, and very happy International Mother Language Day to all. There is no better day to have than an International Mother Language Day in these times that we live. The reason I say that is because we must celebrate and practice every single language that we can, because no other time in human history are more languages dying out. In this world, there are 7,105 different languages. That does not count the millions of dialects that exist. These are 7,105 entirely distinct languages. And each of those languages contains within them poetry, history, mythology, culture, ritual, domestic life. It contains our understandings of the world. And when a language dies, all of those things die with it. Most of us know, who speak more than one language, that you can't say things quite the way that you do in one language in another. I speak two languages, Tibetan and English. I also speak a little bit of French, but very, very badly. And in Tibetan, there are ways of saying things that simply cannot be translated into English. It simply doesn't work. It's not that the language is sacred, as in, for example, Arabic in the Quran. It is that the form of the language, its structure, its grammar, the way it is put together, allows for certain understandings to exist. And when a language dies, that possibility of understanding dies with it. But as I say, we live today in a time of unprecedented language day. Of those 7,105 languages that exist in the world, 3,220 of them are endangered. 455 are expected to die out within the next 50 years, unless they are revitalized. 414 of those have fewer than 10 speakers. 135 of those have no known speakers at all. Statisticians still count them because generational overturn hasn't happened yet. So there's a possibility they might come back, but so they still count as viable languages, but effectively there are no known fluent speakers of that language. Since 1960, 227 languages on this earth have disappeared. Many of them are purely oral languages. There is no written form of them. There is no written record. They are simply gone. This means, effectively, that one human language dies out every 3 months. One whole world of understanding of poetry, meaning, of history, simply vanishes. Now, it would be tempting to think, oh well, you know, that's life. The market must prevail. things will kind of, that's bound to happen. You know, lots of things go extinct. The truth of the matter, however, is that languages don't die out by accident. I hope you've got your glasses on. This is a map. All right? You will notice, if you've got your glasses on, I haven't, that those languages, this is a map of all the endangered languages in the world. Just going to move away from the microphone, so speak up there. Occurring around the world occurs in very specific places. The Himalayas, Southeast Asia, Northern Australia, the Amazon, West Africa. In other words, language death occurs in very, very particular places. Why does it occur in very particular places? Well, the causes of language death can be accidental. There can be famines. There can be disease that could wipe out most of the people that speak that language. But actually, in truth, the causes are usually infinitely more deliberate. They are, for example, state education policies that say everyone in a school has to speak a certain language. Employment
But in City Council, so please come up to the stage and say three words. Mr. Tawqir Malik, please.
Good afternoon and Assalamu alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. I would like to welcome the chief guest of the day, Lord Provost George Adam, and with him, Member of Scottish Parliament Lewis MacDonald and Member of Scottish Parliament Maureen Ward. Thank you all for coming along, and thank you all of yourselves to bring this event colorful. And also, credit goes to Brother Hassan Abin for his effort as well. The 21st February marks the 15th anniversary of Mother Language Day. This date represents the day in 1952 when a student from the different educational institutions such as Dhaka University, Ganganath University, Dhaka Medical College, while demonstrating for the recognition of their language. As one of the two national languages of then Pakistan, and but to shout the police, and since then, the Bangladeshi community is organizing these kind of events. The day held annually worldwide increase multilingualism and enrich our nation cultural diversity while also improving our greater knowledge. This is even more urgent now at the time that 2,500 languages are at a risk. Launching as UNESCO identified, on the 16th of May 2009, the United Nations General Assembly, in the resolution called upon member states to promote the preservation and protection of all languages used by the people, which in turn would promote diversity and develop social justice. There are approximately 7,000 languages spoken around the world. Most people assume the English is the most popular language. However, it is, in fact, Mandarin Chinese is spoken in more countries. It is important to continually promote our mother tongue language and enrich each national language for when a nation is deprived of its mother language. For us, two language speakers, it is very, very important to speak our mother tongue with our children and the generation to come, or they will be gone forever. Now, Aberdeen City is, to me, best place to live in UK, to work, to bring family up. However, if anybody is facing any issue, maybe something like a race related, the racism is very, very low in Aberdeen. Please come to see me in townhouse or email me mmalik at Aberdeen City Council or see a member of Grampier Regional Equality. They are very, very helpful. And thank you so much for listening.
Thank you. Now I would like to ask Sandy Bruce, Officer of Aberdeen City Council, to please come onto the stage and say a few words for us. Thank you.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm absolutely delighted to be here today to share in your celebration of International Mother Language Day. It's freezing outside, very, very cold, but as soon as I came at the Arts Centre, I could feel the warmth of the welcome here. I could feel the spontaneity, the joy of being together, and the love and the tolerance that we have for people who are all different, so it's really, really great to be here. I'm bringing apologies from my colleague Liza Nassef. Many of you know Liza through her work for the Ethnic Minority Forum. She's not able to be here today. But another colleague from the same section which I work, Morag MacDonald, who's our Gaelic Language Action Plan Project Officer, is here. So I'd urge you to talk to Morag today, because Gaelic too is a language which is endangered, and we're doing what we can at Aberdeen City Council and with other councils and public authorities to not just retain Gaelic, but to promote its use and to have more of it available in schools and for adults to learn to learn. So we're part of a small equalities team within Aberdeen City Council, and our work's all about improving services for everyone in the city, improving quality of life and access to that services so that everyone can have a fair and equal chance. As part of that work, the Council 2 years ago, like other public authorities, developed and published a set of equality outcomes. Now these sound very grand, equality outcomes, but really it was just an opportunity to set out our ambition, our aspirations for the city, and how we wanted to make Aberdeen a fairer and more equal place. We're now 2 years further down the line, and the Council has to report by April 30th on how to progress towards achieving the equality outcomes. So I'd really appreciate it today if you take some time to come and talk to Morag or I, or fill in little survey forms that we have. It's just tell you.
In Bangladesh, on International Mother Language Day, we all go to Shahid Minar, that is the Martyrs' Monument, to pay our tributes to all the martyrs of 21st February, who laid down their lives for protecting the dignity of their mother language, Bangla. This is a time for all Bangladeshis also to celebrate their culture, their traditions, and their national language with lots of pride and honor. Dear audience, please welcome on stage Sumaya Khan, Snehashish Poli, Mithila Moni, Sharmina Begum, Munsif Samin, Monita Das, Jahera Mursi, Farina Wahid, Sabine Wahid, Subhana, and Safa. They are going to lead us to pay this tribute now. Please, may I also request all the audience to kindly stand up, please, so that we can pay respect to the martyrs for the ultimate sacrifice they have done. Thank you. It gives perspective for this afternoon now. And I would like to personally thank everybody who paid floral tributes to all these people who had made their ultimate sacrifice to uphold the dignity of their mother language. Thank you once again. Thank you, everybody.
Dear audience, now I would like to inform you regarding the art competition. There will be a children art competition starting from 2 o'clock this afternoon in the ground floor. Children who are interested to take part need to register in the front desk if you haven't done so as yet. The participants of the art competition will be divided into 3 age groups. The group 1 is age 6 and below, and they may draw any picture of their own topic. The group 2 is from age 10 to 7, and the topic is festival. Group 3 is age 11 to 14, and their topic is nature. All the participants will be granted with a certificate signed by the Honorable Lord Provost, and there will be 3 prizes from each group. The prizes and the certificate will be distributed near the end of the program.
Now we'd like to take a short break for lunch, and we'll come back here at 1:30. I'd like to request you all to make your way through down to the cafe. Our volunteers will distribute lunch, and may I request everybody to make sure that you go out systematically and please be courteous to others. We'll all meet again here at 1:30. Thank you once again. Thank you.
মোবাইল উঠে নাই তো এত দূর তো মোবাইল উঠে নিব বিদ্যুৎ আছে আমি সময় তো বিজি
আমরা লগে কিউ ভাড়া দিছে মিয়া আমরা লগে কিউ দিছে আর আছে আমাকে 5টা বক্স দিতে হবে শুধু অর্গানাইজেশন আজকে নন ভেজিটেরিয়ান গরম লাইক চামচ দেন না চামচ ভেজিটেরিয়ান নন ভেজিটেরিয়ান no non vegetarian
Now we will start our main cultural program. Today we have performances over the 10 university groups, all living in our city, Aberdeen. Before proceeding, we would like to remind you about the art competition. The art competition will start around 2:30 and will last until 3:30. Students who are interested to take participation in the art competition need to register. I would like to request you to go to the front desk if you haven't done so yet. May I also request all the participants to go near the exit door around 2:15, and our volunteers will show you the way.
Now from Bangladesh, we come to Scotland. We'd like to start our program with a melody of art called Scotland, none other than bagpipe. Dear audience, please welcome on stage Robin Staton for a wonderful bagpipe performance. Robin Staton, please.
country, Thailand. The Buddharam temple and the cultural center represent us with a Thai musical instrument called Kim. Along with Kim, they are going to pay the tribute to this day with a song named Lao Jiang Piang Song. Please welcome on stage Sawalan Chok and Soraya Khosai. culture. Now Aberdeen Gaelic Choir will present us with Gaelic Portable, which is a mouth music for dancing, along with a love song, and Lana Doric, the Arno Jura. Please welcome on stage Marcel McFred and team from Aberdeen Gaelic Choir.
Good afternoon in Gaelic. We're going to sing to you this group of talented singers from the Aberdeen Gaelic Choir. I'm going to sing for you this afternoon 3 very different Gaelic songs. The first of them is a love song, but a love song where the love has broken down and the lady is looking back to her love and where she might find her resting place. Very sad song, very beautiful. The second song, you can get up and dance in the aisles if you wish, because it's dance music. It's called in Gaelic Post Veil, which means mouth music. And people used to dance to that mouth music. And we have to sing very quickly. Keep our eye on the conductor. I'll introduce the third song after we sing the first 2 songs. So the first one's called Cheer the Jurors.
Hello. Thank you very much for this lovely performance. Thank you once again, Aberdeen Multicultural Centre. Thank you. Art works beyond barrier. It works beyond language and demography. So after Scotland, we'll now travel to another part of United Kingdom, Ireland. The Mudra Academy from Belfast, they have tried to create a fusion by combining Irish music with Indian classical dance, Kathak. Kathak is composed of footwork, self-acting, along with hands movements. Whereas the Irish dance, the hand movements are very restricted. The music of the dance will be played from Arts Comhaltas Sanctuary to Northern Ireland, and the dance will be performed by Jagoshini Bhattacharya. Dear audience, please welcome on stage Jagoshini Bhattacharya. Thank you.
good folk poking fun about who other folk are living beneath the same bright sun. So new McLeans are nice and young, and in their fun.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, Ms. Crystal. Thank you once again. Sharmina, we are doing India, China, Bangladesh, but don't you feel we are missing something?
Yes, Arnunda, I know what it is.
What do you think?
I think it's our very own body.
আচল পাতা তোমার পায়ে একাই মাথা।
আর কাজী নজরুল উনি তো বলেইছেন খাঁটি সোনার চেয়ে খাঁটি ওমা আমার দেশের মাটি। আমাদের দেশের মাটিকে নিয়ে আমাদের পরবর্তী নিবেদন নজরুল গীতি। Dear audience, please welcome on stage Srimati Amita Mitra and Dr. Snehasis Bole for performing the evergreen নজরুল গীতি আমার দেশের মাটি. This is a song which pays tribute to the own motherland, and it is written by Kazi Nazrul Islam, our national poet. Dear audience, please enjoy.
আপনার তীরে দিয়ে যা খেতাম যাবে যে আপনার
খাওয়াল এনে লাগে আমি বরুণার সামনে পাইলই
Thank you, everybody. খুব সুন্দর হচ্ছে।
বাংলার পর আমরা আবার ফিরে যাচ্ছি হিন্দিতে। Dear audience, we shall now present a dance presented with a medley of songs in 3 different languages, and that will be done by a group of children. Through this presentation, we would like to demonstrate how music and melody transcend religious borders and bring people of diverse cultures united together. Please welcome on stage Bonita, Avana, Meghna, Aditi and Tamanna, who are going to present us with their performance of the colonial cutting. Please welcome them on stage. Thank you.
So this is the first technique to release your tensions, your stress. And when you are releasing your breath, you can see that how important it is. Okay? And you can see the release of your stress. And our next step is doing nothing. Okay? You can close your eyes or you can open your eyes and do nothing. Completely nothing from bodily and also mentally. And try to listen the sound of silence. So when you're listening sound of silence, try to listen your own heart and try to listen your own mind, which is trying to speak. Make them silence too. You can feel your breath, you can feel your heart, and you can feel the pulsations, your body eating, your body cool. And it's very hard to be still, hard to be doing nothing in our day-to-day life. When we are asked to do something, we want to stop. But when I'm asking you to stop, we cannot stop. And this mindfulness meditation is to know things as they really are by stopping here and now. Let's practice for 1 minute by doing nothing and trying to listen to the sound of silence. Thank you. So this is the end of meditation. I presume you got some benefit from the meditation, but this morning when I was talking with my students that I'm going to teach meditation for 5 minutes, then they asked me, how much? 5 minutes. Really? Yes. And everybody smiled. So I presume, although it's a 5 minutes, you got some idea of what is meditation, and you can use it whenever you want to, and it will bring you peace and happiness in your life. Thank you.
Welcome Nepali Himalayan Association on stage with their colorful dance. The song describes the natural setting of the hall and the dancers love towards the nature. The song sings about the colorful nature of Himalayas, where love is widespread and happiness is everywhere. Please welcome on stage Jyoti Bhatta and Anshu Mande.
Thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed it, didn't you? A big round of applause for Nepalese Himalayan Association. After Nepal, we'll now travel to southern part of India. Kuchipudi is a form of classical dance from Andhra Pradesh, southeast of India. It derives its name from the village of Kuchelapuram. It's a small village about 65 kilometers away from Vijayawada. It is known for its graceful movements and its strong dramatic characters. Dear audience, please welcome on stage Somia Palli from Nandanam School of Dance, who is going to perform the Kuchipudi dance Shiva Tandava Stotra, that's based on the famous Tandava Nitya by Lord Shiva. Please welcome on stage Somia. Thank you.
Shivatandava Stotra, the devotional poem, is believed to be composed by Ravana, the demon god in Hindu mythology. A compelling and complex personality, Ravana was a scholar of immense intelligence. He was obsessed with his powers and was very egoistic. He was once traveling over Himalayas in his Pushpaga, the airborne chariot. However, his chariot could not pass Mount Kailasa, the abode of Lord Shiva. Frustrated and moreover to display and prove his powers, he was about to move Mount Kailasa. He managed to lift the mountain, but Shiva immediately placed it back just by pressing his toe, crushing Ravana's fingers in the process. Ravana realized his stupidity, and in order to please Lord Shiva, he composed this powerful Tandava Stotra or poem. Shiva was pleased with Ravana's devotion and gifted him with the powerful sword Chandrahasa, one of the most powerful weapons in Hindu mythology. In this dance, I am going to enact this story and also describe the power and beauty of Lord Shiva. Shiva is also considered as the god of dance. This devotional poetry describes Shiva's cosmic dance, where he dances in tune with a series of loud dimit sound made by his drum damaru. The final parts of this poem conclude with lists of Shiva's epithet as destroyer, even the destroyer of death itself. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Soumya. It was a very lively performance. Thank you once again. After Bangladesh, India, Thailand, Nepal, now we are going to welcome China. Dear audience, the next program is from China. It will be performed by a group of Chinese dancers. The dance is made up by three parts. The first Mongolian dance, named two grassland bars flying forms, that represent the love to their homeland and the strong willpower of flying back, overcoming all the difficulties. The second part, called Uyghur dance, that represents the young people falling in love. And the third one, that represents the big trend in China, named square dance, city dance. Without further delay, let's welcome on stage the group China style.
Good afternoon. If you've ever walked on Aberdeen Beach, you'll know that it's pretty hard if you're walking against the wind. If you walk with the wind in your back, it's much easier. And Peter Buchan, a Peterhead poet, used this as an analogy for life. He referred to someone always having the wind in their face, having a hard life, never knowing the good things. He referred to another person having the wind in their back, never having any worries, but maybe always moaning. And how he would rather have the person with the wind in his face as a friend. That's the English version, now for the Doric version. Some folk get the wind in their face other mortal days, find if they ken the desert place with its creek and craggy braes. Theirs is the world go crackling through.
Here, dear audience, please welcome on stage Bonita Das, Vidya Balanjira. and spread the message of peace. Now, we are moving towards another beautiful Himalayan neighbor, Tibet. Tibet is the plateau region in the northeast of Himalayas, known as the land of Dalai Lama. It is the highest region on Earth with an average elevation of 60,000 feet. Ms. Yudhu Ramu is going to gift us with the flavor of Tibet by singing a Tibetan song. Thank you.
This is a song on monsoon rain with instant pain and ecstatic rhythm. The performance is based on Indian classical concept blended with softer moves of Rabindranath. Dear audience, by now I have done this many times before and it's my pleasure to do it again. Please welcome on stage Mrs. Monisha Karmata and Mrs. Pompa Banerjee. Please welcome them. Thank you.
अली से काम मुझे
the month of Vaishak, the nature is in bloom, but I neither have sleep nor appetite, and it's only for you. I'm waiting for you, only you. Dear audience, please welcome on stage Adhara Regni, Ritika Bania, Samaya Piari, Vidya Upredi, Kala Kumagai, and Preeti Kumagai. Please welcome them on stage.
Thank you.
Utsuk.wakam.com Tapain Sanaku Saharata.
to enjoy such a varied programme again as we did last year. I simply want to take the opportunity to thank you for your hospitality, to thank especially the young people and the performers who've done such a fantastic job for us today. And my father's ancestral language is the Gaelic language, so it's very nice that as well as Bengali and Tibetan and Nepalese and other languages from around the world, we also heard today from some of the Gaelic singers as well. So it's a great opportunity to celebrate our multicultural city and our multicultural world, and to make the most of the different sounds and the different traditions that we hear and that we have. And Maureen and I had a conversation just before we came up with somebody who had listened to many of the events and said, wouldn't it be great to have even more of these multicultural events in Aberdeen? I think she's right, but I think it's great that it's the Mother Language Day that has led the way in celebrating all these different mother languages and different mother cultures. So thank you again. Congratulations on another great day, and I look forward to next year and to many more years of celebrating mother languages and multicultural traditions and heritage here in Aberdeen. Thank you very much.
May I request all the participants of the drawing competition to please come closer to the stage so that we can call their name. But before that, I would like to welcome and hand over this stage to Dr. Firdaus White and his team. Please welcome on stage Dr. Firdaus White. Thank you.
Many thanks, Ramanda. I'm just going to conduct the prize ceremony for the art competition. First of all, I would like to thank all the participants who joined for the art competition, and also volunteers and parents who also gave their cordial support. For the sake of competition, we have to choose the winners from each group. However, judges had their really difficult time to select the winners from each group, as all the participants worked and also produced very fantastic artistic skills. I'm going to announce the name of the participants of each group. Before that, I would like to mention the judges who really worked hard. The group 1, the judge was Anchal Singla, and group 2, the judge was Amitra Mitra, and the Lord Provost, he himself select the prizes for group 3. May I ask all the judges to come and stand on the stage to distribute the prize among the winners, please. Before I proceed for the prize ceremony, I would like to mention a quote from Pablo Picasso, who mentioned that every child is an artist, but the problem how they remain an artist, keep the artistic skills when they grow up. I would like to mention that all children would continue their artistic skills to express their views, untold memories, and their concerns. I'm going to announce the name of the winners from each group, but I would like to request all of the participants who hasn't won this time not to get disheartened. I would like also mention that all of the participants get their certificate, and all of the certificates are kept downstairs. Please do collect the certificate on your way to go home. Group 1, the third prize for Group 1 goes to Farhan Sheikh. May I ask to come the winners towards the stage, please. Group 3, Group 1, third prize, Farhan Sheikh. Well done. And second prize goes to Subhana Mufti Mahmood. Well done, Subhana. Well done. And first prize for Group 1 goes to Farina Wahid. Is that? Well done, Farina. Now the Group 2. The Group 2 is the age between 7 to 10. And the judges was Amrita Mitra. May I ask Amrita to hand over the prize? And third prize goes to Bonita Dash. Well done.
If you didn't hear me, I just was saying thank you, and thank you to the artists and to all the participants. So it's a sincere thank you. But I think my biggest thanks has to go to the organisers, all the team, because it's a team effort from the Aberdeen Multicultural Centre. A lot of people have put in a lot of hard work. You could just see it when you watch the performances, that there's been a tremendous effort in pulling all this together this afternoon. So in closing, it's just a sincere thank you, and in this position I would like to say, on behalf of Aberdeen City, a sincere thank you to Aberdeen Multicultural Centre for just a great afternoon, and just keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorary Lord Provost. It's a great pleasure to get you with us today. Thank you once again.
Thank you. We would also like to thank the audience for being with us all this while. I hope that you have enjoyed every bit of it.